We're Gary and Anita Hedman, and we're grateful that we got this time to share with you, and we feel just really encouraged by the church here in Minneapolis. We've really been blessed in the years that we've been a part of this church. God has really blessed our lives, and I think there's so many things to recall, but I think that the times that we pray together have really been the glue that has bonded us in our marriage. Kind of one of the main things that's kept us spiritual and with our eyes focused where they need to be on God, and of course that is our first priority. Do you want to share?
Well, I think God's plan for marriage was wonderful. Two are better than one. When one is discouraged or down, you have the other one to help pick you up. You know, we all have those ups and downs in our spiritual journey, and God's plan for marriage, I think, was wonderful, especially when two people love God. And yes.
I think one of the things that really encouraged me over the last few weeks was Paula's son, and going to his funeral and seeing how he was honored and how Greg was honored by everybody, and just everybody in the service and how they contributed, and how the disciples really tried to encourage Joanna, and just the old impact of it. I think anytime you go to a funeral, you kind of come back to realizing your own end, and as a disciple, what we've got to look forward to. So that was really impacting me.
I'm excited about Women's Day coming up. We haven't had one for about 5 or 6 years, and we've got it May 31st at the Minnesota Landscape Arboretum. And I think we're going to have lots of visitors out, so just got to be praying for great weather.
We're Tim and Kim Brown, and we're here to share a few things. Kim and I became Christians back in around 1980. We were converted through the campus ministry in Montana. It's just exciting to be a part of the church here. We've been here since 1984, and we're here when Steve and Kelly came the first time in 1987. Encouraged very much about the way the church has gone and everything that's gone on. With the church, the thing that's just been so encouraging lately is just the spirit of where we're going. And today, especially with our day of fasting and prayer, just especially encouraging to see the brothers and sisters rally behind it and get the heart back for God.
My name is Bill Katona, and this is my wife Carol. So I'm very encouraged by God, and how He just loves us so much to take care of us. You know, if He was willing to give us Jesus, everything else is easy to Him. I feel like our job in life is really just to trust God and obey God, and because He's so much on our side.
It's my favorite thing about the kingdom is the concept of a body, and how everybody has their own specific job and thing that they can do. And I pray about that a lot for our congregation, our church, and just that everybody will find a niche, something that they feel passionate about, that they can serve and give, and it doesn't even have to be anything earth-shattering. It's just something that's really on your heart and that you want to help. And it's funny how oftentimes God might pick something that you're not very strong in yourself, but you really have a burden to help other people with what you have. And I love that it doesn't have to be perfect or stellar. You just give what you can, and God makes it enough to meet the needs. I love that.
Well, my name is Terry, and I am originally from Arizona. My husband Steve and I moved here 2 years ago in August, and I would just like to share about my relationship with God and how moving here has really helped me to grow. My husband Steve and I have really become closer, and we've grown together in our relationship with God. And so I'm just very thankful for him, thankful for the relationships that we have in the church. It just really prompts me to do better in my life. So I just wanted to share that. Thank you.
Hey church, we're the Deans, Andrew, Naz, Jedleen. We're from the Bahamas. We're just so excited to be here. We're here as a part of the St. Paul campus. Just coming here from tropical Bahamas has really been a thermal shock for us, but the spiritual warmth has always helped us to maintain just some sense of peace in our heart, you know, and we're just grateful to God for allowing us to be here and to just experience another culture, experience another custom, you know, but all in all it's still the same because, you know, we thought it would have been different in terms of the singing, in terms of just the way that we worship, but when we got here it was just so surprising that, you know, everything's pretty much the same, you know, but we're truly grateful for the church. We'll be here another year and a half, and we look forward to doing big things and better things, you know, and just helping God's kingdom to just advance here in Minnesota. So, enjoy. Bye-bye.
My name is Keith Philippe, and I'm from the Bahamas. I moved here to Minnesota in spring of '07, and so far it's been fantastic. I mean, I've been building relationships with a lot of people in the campus ministry, and I'm trying to spread out to, you know, marrieds, singles, and even teens. We just had a great service here today. It was entitled God Rocks by the Teens, and that was incredible. What I'm also trying to do is kind of, you know, steal the way you guys sing songs here, because it's kind of different than the way we sing in the Bahamas. So I really hope to kind of introduce new songs and talk about how the church here has helped build and strengthen my faith. So again, I'm really fired up to be a part of the body, and I hope to continue to give more to the church and get people to know me a little more as I get to know my brothers and sisters more too. Again, thank you.
One of the more encouraging things has been seeing an answer to prayer. I've been praying for the church here a lot to experience revival and to be more concerned about each other and more concerned about evangelism, and seeing all the baptisms and the teen ministry and the young singles and seeing more people coming out to church has been a real encouragement to me.
I work in the teen ministry. I really have a heart for the teens. I really have, so that they don't have to go through all the pain and sorrow and getting pregnant before I was married. They don't have to go through all that. I'm still single, but my life, I am focused on God. So I don't really focus on my singleness. I focus on giving and serving and loving the Lord. In particular, right now I'm actually going back to school to become a marriage family therapist, so I can really take the Bible, take everything that I'm learning and help families that have needs. I'm so grateful for what God has done for me and how far He's brought me that I just really want to give back to God.
Okay, now this is a really energized song, so you can't just sit there and sing it, so you gotta be really involved, okay? So when I say give a hug, give a hug.